it's Grace from Grace Does Glitter, and today I'm just gonna do a little morning get ready with me. I don't have many things planned except I'm going to try these two concealers from Huda Beauty. One of them is the Glowish Bright Light Concealer. I've seen a couple people try this on YouTube and it looks really nice, and when I've tried it on the back of my hand in the stores, it's looked really pretty. And then same with the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Concealer. I have the shade Cotton Candy in that one. And then for this one, I have the shade 02 Fairly Light. So I'm gonna be trying those. And then I'm gonna use some sort of newer products and newer eyeshadows and stuff. My friend Elise dropped off a bunch of like cute new products, including some eyeshadows that I'm really excited to try. So I just washed all of my brushes. I am gonna try applying this with a brush on one side and fingers with the other. I've already put on sunscreen slash moisturizer. I used the Image sunscreen. Already this part is way bigger than the tube, which I don't know, I find that kind of off-putting. Okay, so it's got a little doe foot applicator, pretty small, and then this is the shade. I'm just gonna try to take that from the back of my hand. I've noticed when I've tried this in the store, it is a really sheer concealer with like a lot of light reflective properties. So that's why I'm only gonna use it under my eyes. I don't need a whole lot of coverage, but I like the sort of brightness that it gives. I feel like I have bags under my eyes today, but that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna try putting it on with a little brush on the other side. It feels very oily on the skin. I noticed there's no silicones in this, and I feel like that might be because they're trying not to have like a matte concealer. I don't know. I kind of don't see a huge difference. Maybe I'll try to apply a little bit more and then blend it out with my finger. It is a really good color match on the upside. I mean, it's nice. It's natural. I don't know if it's doing anything. All right, I kind of like it. I don't know. The jury's out, you guys. Okay, so the second concealer, I'm gonna open it from the bottom. This is like, okay, well, I ruined the box. Oh, well. This one comes in like a little square container. It's got this like matte finish to it, which is nice. And the doe foot's very large. That's the shade Cotton Candy. It looks a little deep on my skin, but in the Sephora, it matched me. So it's gonna like pop it around here. It's very full coverage. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm just gonna put it on like my acne scars and stuff. I'm gonna use this little concealer brush to blend it in. It's a really good color match, okay? I did well in the Sephora lighting. That blends out like super nicely. I don't know if you guys can see that, but look. I feel like this would be a good full coverage concealer like with a full face of makeup. But even like on its own, it is kind of clinging. to the dryness around this, but I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. Yeah, it's much better over the skin that's not so flaky, but I'm pretty pleased with this actually. I think between the two concealers, I prefer this matte faux filter one, but I just don't think that one has a whole lot of like coverage, the light reflective one. I might really enjoy it with like a fuller coverage look, which I'll probably be doing that. My birthday's coming up, so I'll probably be doing a full coverage look for my birthday, and we'll play around with that. But for now, this is nice. We'll see. I'll probably get a lot of use out of this one. I have you zoomed in because I'm gonna move on to the eyes, and I really want to use some new to me products. So I'm gonna use this color right here. This is Lethal Cosmetics Genesis, and it's a multi-chrome. So it's a blue base that shifts both pink and mint. And as a base for this color, I'm gonna use a shade from this Rude Cosmetics palette called Lavender. I want it to be sort of like a gray blue, and then I want to see how this sits on top. It's either that or purple, and I don't see a purple in this palette. I feel like this is the closest I'm gonna get to purple, the one called Lavender. So I'm just gonna use that as a base. Now I'm gonna use some glitter glue, and I'm gonna put the multi-chrome on top of it with my finger. Here. Okay, I think that's really pretty. I think it needs a little bit more depth around like the lash line. So I'm gonna go in with these sorts of colors right here, just to make sure that it's like got some depth there, because it's starting, I don't know, it kind of makes my eyeballs look puffy. So I just mix together all of the deepest shades. I'm gonna put it right here. So then basically what I did was I mixed all three of these. I just went boop, boop, and then I'm gonna do it with the lighter ones and just make sure that it looks blended. Okay, so for mascara, I'm going to use this one that I found at TJ Maxx. Sorry. I don't know how to pronounce this, and I'm afraid I'm going to say it weird. But it's called the Cat's Eye Perfect Volume Mascara. It's pretty good. It reminds me a lot of a CoverGirl mascara, and I like that it's brightly colored. I can find it easily in my drawers. I think I'm gonna skip bronzer. It looks like I look really pale in the viewfinder, but in real life I look fine. I'm gonna try putting on blush first. So I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place Name is Pink Lady, and my friend Elise bought it for me. It's really, really pigmented, so I find like you gotta put a dot on the back of your hand, and that's like, it's gonna be a lot, trust me. So I put it on my pinky like this, and I just dot it like that. I'm gonna try using it today with a e.l.f. small stipple brush. I'm just gonna put like the excess on the bristles and just stipple it around. I have been putting this on with a finger, and it blends nicely with a finger. It's really pretty though. I'm gonna put a little bit on the temple, a little bit across the nose. Then I'll do a little dot dot on the other side as well. So now I look very pastel. It like cools down slash dies down a little bit after a minute. I'm actually gonna go in with a highlighter, and this is a highlighter I haven't used in a long time. This is the Nabla Skin Glazing Ozone highlighter, and it looks beat up, but it's actually my favorite highlighter of all time. I love this highlighter, so I'll just show you how. It's just very subtle. You don't need a lot of it at all. If you're into powder highlight, it's a very good powder highlight. I think that is the lightest shade they have, and it's sort of like a champagne pearl. For the eyebrows for today, I'm going to use the Patrick Ta Major Lamination Brow Gel. This was gifted to me by the brand like a while ago. They discontinued their creator program, or so says an email that I got. I kind of don't know if that's true, but that's okay. I'm not too fussed about it. I have a lot of lovely Patrick Ta products now. This one included. I really like this brow gel. It kind of gives like a glossy effect to the eyebrows. I do like to take a little spoolie, like this one from e.l.f., and just like run it through and make sure the product is like evenly distributed. It's like a hair gel, you know, like it can clump up in some places. For the lips, I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did yesterday, because it was really pretty with the blush. And now you can see like the blush has sort of like just melted in with my skin. I think it's really cute. I love the like cool toned pink color. So if you're interested in these Juvia's Place blushes, I think they will last you a very long time. But yeah, so I'm gonna use this Nars lipstick called Bulgarian Rose. It's one of their sheer lipstick formulas. Let me see if I can like show you on the side of my hand. It's very, very pink. So I just like dab it on. It looks extremely pink with this like blue, but I guess it's like a 60s vibe. I'm into it. I'm just gonna like pat it out ever so slightly. You still get all of like that nice color. And then I'm gonna use the House Labs PhD Hybrid Lip Oil and Primary, which I used this color combo yesterday and it was super pretty. So hence why I'm like, I should do that in a video. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do for today. I don't know if I love this combination but it's certainly springy.